Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Leonardo.
The other way. Yoshida makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now batting.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Leonardo Perez.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Top of the 3rd, no score. The pitch. Way inside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Yoshida going back on this one. And it's off the green monster. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Runner takes off. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the big-time power threat, Leonardo Perez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Willie Adames stands in.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yoshida puts it away. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Bounce to the left side. Perez. And they tag him out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. 1 down. Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy with light tower power. First pitch misses. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And all these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
And now it's going to be Leonardo Perez.
Leonardo Perez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Paddock, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. That's one way to quiet the crowd. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
1-0.
4 runs already in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Righty delivers. Bunting for a hit. Perez whips it across. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And
here's the catcher, Hoyt St. Louis.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
And that's a fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it. So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brady. So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Leonardo Perez. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And the righty deals. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. Durant drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. Next to hit, Leonardo Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And he brings it in on the warning track. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 2.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the Show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm man at first, and now Leonardo Perez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging, too. Foul ball there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man at first, one away. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball two. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. At the belt and fires. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
The center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. 2 outs. There goes the runner. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx. No score.
The batter, the third baseman, Leonardo.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Out there to center, in position. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and he's out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his.
So first and second with 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And now the lefty. This to third. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 3. 1 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Leonardo Perez. This guy with light tower power. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Bases empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99, Perez.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors with 13.
So digging in, Leonardo Perez.
Third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Home team down a run here in the 2nd game of the series. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Leonardo Perez. Savali back to work. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground.
So up next, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Perez fired to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Luis Guillorme. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Perez slings to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Leonardo.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They trail things here 2-0. Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Leonardo Perez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And the batter is George Springer.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to Moore. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other and go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Digging in, Leonardo Perez.
The third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
First pitch, and he just misses. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Throws to first in time.
Batting for the center fielder, Perez.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, second inning set to go. Here's George Springer to start it off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 13, Orelvi.
Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Leonardo Perez.
Third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
Fought off foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one fouled off.
Let it fly right here.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the third and final game of the series. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted and foul as it bangs off the fence.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Right here.
The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. So 2 down, Orelvis Martinez. Next up for the Blue Jays.
Orelvi Martinez.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third, Perez. Out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Leonardo Perez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
For 3, our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton. One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Leonardo Perez.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with one away. And next for New York, Zach Geloff. Here's a 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
First offering, runner goes, and that's too high, ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Leonardo Perez. Kennedy back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Second baseman.
Perez in his 4th year, only 20 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. To third. And there's 2 away.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really?
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Leonardo Perez.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ripped down the line. Way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul. And here it comes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to.
So 2 down, and now up for Washington, Wyatt Langford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left, Perez. To first, and that is that. Nationals go quietly. They still lead it, though, 8-7. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Leonardo Perez. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. Well, this team does not want to let him beat him.
1 down, runner at first. And up next for New York, Zach Geloff. Runner takes off. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Willie Adames stands in. He's already homered in this game. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 8 and the Yankees 7.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Gray, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. In the air, center field. Gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And the
That's
first
the ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Yankees up by 3 here in the last half of the third. There's a swing and a drive. Hassel ranging back. And boom goes the dynamite. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here. That's for
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Double play ball to second. Got him on the off balance throw. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So first and second with 2 outs. Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box.
Base is empty, 1 away. Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
Our final run score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 12 hits.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geller. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Comebacker could be 2. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
2 outs, bases full. Willie Adames stands in. And the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now back, the third baseman.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And next for New York, Zach Geller. Two outs. This to third. House. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We play 2 full. Yankees 3, and the Nationals nothing.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. What a play to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in New York, new inning getting started, and now it's Luis Garcia. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something.
Now the third baseman, Leonardo Perez. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. First pitch, not close.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Seth.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Perez had a good day at the office.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like
We'll be back to get this one started after this. From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Leonardo Perez stands in now and watches strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Alvarez going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. The Yanks lead 1. Scoreless after 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. All tied up here in game 1. On the ground to third, Perez. Throws to first in time. Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Chas McCormick. And the right-hander deals. That's to third, Perez. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
First pitch misses.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Zach Geloff. One out, the runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. The throw in. He's in there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Willie Adames stands in. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gonzalez to second. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
The batter, the third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A soaring shot to center. And they add a pair. It's 6-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Man at first, Nick Gonzalez up next for the Astros. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Yanks leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Perez over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Astros 1. So 1 out, nobody on. Leonardo Perez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
So the New York Yankees off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Yanks leave one, scoreless after one. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. And that one fouled off.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
Ball one there. Line drive, that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, one out. Zach Geloff, the next to hit. tying run in scoring position here in game 2. That one out to right. Tucker sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. Willie Adames stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swung on, belted. Tucker going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The second baseman.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how.
So 1 out, nobody on. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Leonardo Perez. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important.
For the victorious Yankees, 5 runs are now hit. No errors. They left 8 runners.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Willie Adames stands in. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yanks strand a pair. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the Show.
Now batting, third baseman.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to second. Might be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Willie Adames, the next to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Double steal. Settles under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning. First and second, 2 down. Xavier Isaac next to hit for the Rays. On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. So the Rays strand a pair. And our score remains.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can. Here we go.
Now batting, third baseman, Leonardo Perez.
Ball 1, no strikes. Perez in his 4th year, only 20 years old. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Fly ball down the line. Low. Going back on this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Isaac drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Base is empty, 1 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Leonardo Perez. The pitch. And a foul ball. Clevenger goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So he goes yard to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
First and second, one out. And the batter now, Leonardo Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
The Yanks trying to break this one open here in game one. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. And there's two down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you.
Perez had a good day at the office. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire out. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa. Coming up on the first pitch, our starting pitcher in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Leonardo Perez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first offering is not close. Two out, space is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Perez in his fourth year, only 20 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena sizing this one up, and that is that. We're in the second game of this division series. And now Victor Robles. And he can't come up with it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Man at first with one gone. Leonardo Perez stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a screamer into the outfield. Weaver pulls it down, and there's two gone. One down. And the batter now, Will Smith. Kicks and deals. That's to third. Perez fires to second for one, and that's two.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Down the third baseman, Leonardo Perez. This guy with light tower power. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Blanco has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. One hit, one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5. The runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Trying to send this extra innings. And he drops it down the third baseline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Look, I thought for a second the throw was going to beat him to the back. I mean, it was close, but he did beat it out, and it took a great bump to get him that hit. And, of course, some great hustle down the line as well.
The final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here it comes. Perez. Not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball that's outside.
Next pitch is outside. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next for New York, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in.
Now batting, third baseman, Leonardo.
First pitch, not close.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
2 outs. On the ground, Caminero. They take the force out. Inning over.
Now batting.
Perez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds. He's a former American League MVP. Home team down a run here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5 in. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Leonardo Perez. And he deals. Late with the swing there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Hey, your pitch right here.
At the belt and fires. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead. start the inning.
Well, now the best way to make them feel the pain is scoring from first. Look for a good secondary lead and an excellent jump when the ball's in play.
Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. One down. Willie Adames stands in, trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.